Mine. You can have some. All right. Come back for a second. Thank you, by the way. All right, we're live again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm hoping this on YouTube now. Shout out Van for helping me get this up. We've got a score of 31-16 Wilson. About halfway through the second quarter. As Walls will bring it up and swing it to Patrick at the top of the key, and James wide open for three, and it won't go. It's like his fourth miss as Emmett comes down with a couple of rebounds but can't finish. And there's a take and gets all the way to the hoop, misses, and nobody's there for the rebound. Walls will call timeout. This game's getting a little bit out of hand here. It was pretty close a second ago. But it's now a 17-point Wilson lead. This is harking back to memories of Roosevelt on Monday, which was competitive for most of the first quarter and then kind of slipped away from Walls. And do the thing. All right, sorry for the mute. We're back. Walls possesses the ball here. Emmett swings to the corner to James, who has not had a lot of success scoring the basketball, and he gets fouled on a floater there, which bails him out of another miss. James will shoot, I believe, his first free throws of the whole season. That one goes. Yeah, these are his. They're also on the live stream. These are his first free throws of the season, so James is now 1 for 1 on the year from the line.
Kudos.
And Matthias nearly violates the second one. And a violation on Matthias cost Walls a point. As Wilson brings it up the court. Number 2 looks for some space, gets a shot off, but it won't fall and cannot. Offensive rebound can't be corralled. It'll be Walls basketball.
Yeah, that's the big entrance. And then when you get to the entrance, you how to get here.
Dylan will inbound to Matthias, who will bring it up the court. Matthias will swing the corner to Patrick, who looks and finds Show, who fires a pass that would have been a beautiful pass if Matthias was ready for it.
Yeah, it's huge pool.
Number 1 will take it up. He's traveled a couple times. And a jump shot, and that will not fall. Wilson grabs the offensive glass. And a travel, and a good call, a travel. Walls has done a pretty good job in the turnover ratio today. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's got to be closer to even than any other game they've had this year. Inbounds pass is handled by Walls after some difficulty. Matthias swings to the corner, but the pass is deflected, and the layup is there and will fall. Emmett will bring it up this time. Crosses over, looks for a lane. He had 24. Oh, beautiful pass, and that's swatted. A great entry pass by James to Steven, but a great defensive play by number 1, and a good find on the other end for 2. But as I was saying, Emmett had 24 in last game, pretty much all on layups and floaters. I don't think he hit a single jump shot. And free throws as well. But, and Patrick opened for a shot, did not take. Swings to Emmett, had James in the corner, and instead finds Steven, who finds Patrick down low, and swings it back up to Emmett for 3, and out of bounds. Off the top. Yeah, it is.
If it wasn't there, the rim would just be on the floor.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work.
Go down.
Oh, good pass there by number 11, and that'll be a foul.
Good job.
It's both free throws fall, and Wilson now leads 39-18.
James has the ball, passes to Patrick. Oh, that's not Patrick.
That's Dylan.
Dylan, was he out of bounds?
Yeah.
Was out of bounds.
Corner Aries.
Good defense.
And Emmett on the fast break after the Patrick steal. Pump face the layup.
Matthias gets the
Won't fall.
rebound and makes it.
That was a great play by Emmett, even without the finish. Caused 2 defenders to fly by and gets the layup for Matthias. Won't get a credit for the assist, but he created that bucket. As there's a 3, and that banks in from the corner. That is a lucky shot.
He's good.
You don't bank in a 3 from the corner. Even good play. Yeah, and bank in 3s from the corner. There's Emmett. Looks to make a play, lose it right to Matthias. And swings it to the corner. Patrick looks for a shot, finds Dylan at the top of the key, nearly loses it. He's double teamed, and he will lose it. And there's Emmett back on defense, and does not take the charge. Gets the rebound, and he was out of bounds.
Hey, box it up. Hey, no. Just stand right here, Marcel. Eddie, come to this block. Cam, corner. Straight to basket, Marcel. Look at those.
An inbounds pass. Another questionable call, as Dylan had both position and ball.
Hey, next time don't give him number, man.
Wilson misses the first free throw. Up to take the second. And makes the second.
James will bring it up and try to swing to Dylan, but that's a turnover. A little bit of a telegraph pass. And a nice save.
I'm surprised
By
that
number
we kept
13 and a 3
And he misses.
front rimmed, but another offensive rebound and another 3, and that will not go.
They're really intent
And
on
another
keeping this ball
offensive
running.
rebound and a travel
And a very missed.
after the turnover.
Hey, there we got 3.
No way. Oh, and that nearly banks in at the buzzer. So we have reached halftime with a score of Wilson 43 and Walls 20. And we will come back to you after the half. but cold. All right, we are back for the start of the second half. Wilson leads 43-20, 45-20.
My name is Van Harley, and I'm here with Eliav Brooks Rubin, varsity player on the School Without Walls basketball team.
Van will be replacing Lucy and Aaron, who were with us for the first half, as they have to go get ready for their game, both being on the girls basketball team.
Matthias tries to draw an offensive foul there, but it is called.
It was a travel. He was
called for
rewarded
travel.
with a travel for his efforts.
It paid off. So it looks like Wilson has changed from a man into some sort of zone, and it kind of looks like a box and one, or some sort of one-man press, maybe a 1-3-1. It looks like it's coming out to a 1-3-1. And immediately, Dylan kicks it out to the wing to Seti, who misses a three-pointer. Dylan with a steal, pump fakes, gets past his man, one-on-one. Looks like he got hacked.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He took that hard and went straight up, but did not get a foul call.
Top of the key. Number 20 sets another pick. Switch, gets past Seti in the paint, misses, gets his own rebound, and finishes.
Yeah, throughout this game, that guy's been able to do basically whatever he wants inside, driving, and getting rebounds. So we'll see if Walls can adjust and take care of him a little bit.
And Seti again with another three. And it looks like Walls is really being able to, I don't know the word, I don't know how to say it in English. Take advantage of this zone that Wilson has enforced in the second half.
Capitalize,
that's right.
but they haven't been able to make their shots. They're getting open looks, and I like James shooting shots, but he hasn't been able to hit one all day. He's just not had kind of an off day today. Oh, great ball movement.
And again, another open shot. That's gonna be another open three, and Walls cannot capitalize.
And
keeping the score at 49-20. 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, in the second half, I'm happy with the degree of difficulty of our shots. Like, we're getting good open looks off great ball movement. It's just been that nothing's fallen.
Another open look from Dylan. That one looked like it might have gotten tipped. But we get the offensive rebound, and Seti looks like he got hit. And that's going to end up in a School Without Walls ball. And now we're going to see Patrick check in for
probably James
Seti.
Yeah.
Patrick had a very excellent first half. I only saw the second quarter, but he played very well on the offensive and the defensive end.
Yeah, he's only got 2 points, but he did a good job being in the right place at the right time, playing good defense, and not turning it over. So for Walls, they have a small bench today. They've only got 7 guys total because of an injury to a turnover there, because of an injury to Max and Cody being sick. As one again gets offensive glass, takes it all the way, and gets his own rebound before being finished by number 11.
And with Max being sick, it leaves out. Max being hurt, it leaves out a little bit of a size on this Walls team, and so Wilson's really been able to capitalize with their big men making. Basically, it seems like they've gotten all of their points this entire half. And it looks like Wilson is going to start this half on a 10-0 run.
Alright, as we wait for the timeout, you can see a little D on the back of Matthias' jersey. Not sure where that came from. But yeah, as I was saying, Walls a shrunken bench today, only 7 guys. Eshawn has not played yet, so they've been going with a 6-man rotation. All 6 players have scored at least one point in the first half, with Dylan leading the way with 8 and Matthias with 6. But they really need to get going.
That doesn't add up.
From 3. Dylan has 8.
8 plus 6 is 14.
Yep.
That means that
Emmett and James both have 1 free throw made.
Gotcha. That does add up. And
or-
Dylan with
no.
another open 3.
Emmett, James, and Steven. No, Steven I think has 2. I don't actually know. Oh, a great crow hop.
And another.
And 2 missed layups and 2 offensive rebounds.
Again, Walls is lacking size today. And that's going to be another 3-pointer made for Wilson, which is not something we've seen too much of today. We saw a few in the first half from Wilson, but most of their points have been in the paint. And Dylan gets violently fouled there. He gets pulled to the ground. That's going to send him to the line shooting 2.
And he's got a chance to go into double digits for I believe the 3rd or 4th time this season. He had on Wednesday he had 9.
He had 14 on Monday.
14 on Monday, and then 4 against Coolidge, and 13 in their first game.
And he makes both.
So he is in double digits for the 3rd time this season with 10 points to lead all Walls scorers.
Another 3-pointer from number 2 in the corner, and we get a defensive rebound there. Well done by Matthias, one of the tallest players on the team. Pass through the. Oh wow! He just runs right into Dylan. Sorry, Matthias passes through the press. We're gonna see a big substitution here from Wilson.
And we've hit the point in the game where there's a running clock, at least until Walls can cut the lead to 19.
Nope, 30, 20. No, 29.
No, 19. They have to. It goes once it's 30, but they have to cut the lead to 19.
Oh really?
Yeah. And Emmett gets his first field goal of the game. He had made 1 free throw apart.
After a star performance last game, shooting 10 for 19 from the field, 24 points, 13 rebounds. I believe that's the first double-double of the season for anybody on Walls JV.
Yeah. He struggled mightily in the first half. He was 0 for 8, although he did come down with 6 rebounds, as that'll be Walls' ball. He was 0 for 8 in the first half, but he is finally gets on the board with a field goal, and we'll see if that can start rejuvenate him and give him some life, because he's a dynamic scorer when he's on his game.
And so this Wilson zone is very interesting. They like to press the 1 man and then leave the other 4 in the front court, with 1 man lagging behind the other 3. And that's great defense from Dylan there, locking down the bigger man.
Yeah, he did a great job to cut him off and get a hand in there and force the turnover, as that is a lazy pass that gets through to Dylan.
Dylan with a questionable shot selection there.
Yeah, would have liked to see him pull up maybe.
Wilson pushing the tempo.
And Emmett grabs another rebound and will find James, who has Patrick in the corner
for 3, and it's
and
good!
drains it. And I believe that's his first 3-point make of the season. That is his first 3-point make of the season. Excuse me for the bad camera feed. As Emmett tries to cross over and can't.
Steven with some good defense. Seti with the rebound. Seti fights for the jump ball.
And that'll be black ball.
We're going to see a substitution here for Wilson.
Yeah, Patrick had 5 points coming into the game today. He's got 5 here today. So it's good to see him getting a little more involved in the offense. He's been a consistent player for them, handling the ball and making good decisions, but it's good to see him finally get some points. As Wilson has switched back to their man defense that really shut down Walls in the second quarter.
Dylan in the post. Passed out Patrick to Emmett. Emmett gets past his man, and Emmett gets fouled. That's a great drive from Emmett. You know, you like to see the aggression. It's going to send him to the line and shooting 2, and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. This, due to the running clock, this looks like it's probably going to end the third quarter with,
Right, but it's on shoot and foul. Shoot and foul for timeout.
or it's not.
That's not how it's been played for us all year.
The running clock just runs.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
It only stops on timeouts.
It doesn't even stop on timeouts sometimes.
Really?
Yes, that's why some games go so quick.
I did not notice that. I haven't noticed that. But Walls is going to get the benefit of the clock stopping on a shooting foul, so that'll give him a little more time.
Down 29.
And they've got to make a run here. Emmett hits the first of 2. And his
Emmett is the
cheering section there.
top scorer for Walls, but not very efficient from
Points
the
per
free throw
game
line.
basis.
Yeah. Well, he's 15 points behind Dylan.
Yeah, because of his lack of games played.
2 games.
Yeah. Oh, a nice pass there. And they call a foul on that. Believe that's going to be on... Oh, that is on James.
James Setti. And Steven looks, hornswoggled.
That is a extensive vocabulary you got there, Mr. Van.
I'm a scholar.
That's why you go to Walls.
Look, we're about to be in the background of that picture over there.
Oh, nice. Making it to the big time.
And Emmett made both free throws, so let's see if Wilson just matched that. Made both free throws, 13 seconds left. Setti on the wing, high post, low post, driving in. That's a great finish from Emmett.
And Emmett, as soon as I was talking about his scoring output, has quickly made a
Step back.
quickly had a 6-0 run, 6-0 personal run to get Walls a little bit back into this thing. And he's got 7 points now in the game, which moves him in a second among Walls scorers. All right, we're back here for the fourth quarter. Wilson leads 58-31. So we're on a running clock, and there's a travel. Looked like he picked up his pivot foot and put it back down. The refs have been on that. They've called like maybe 4 or 5 of those similar type plays.
Matthias has been called for a few of those. Patrick with a 3-pointer from the
Same spot as the one he hit, and that one is way off.
Wilson pushing the fast break and swishes a layup.
Nice finger roll, and hits Emmett inside to Steven
For 3. Steven misses. Steven has been on the court a lot this game and has not really shown any signs of fatigue.
Yeah, he's. Everyone's been on the floor a lot for Walls because of the limited bench. They've only rotated 6 in this game, so nobody's sat for very much outside of Ishan. As Emmett will drive and hit Patrick, who decides not to take the 3. It's Dillon and Emmett in the corner. will pump fake and drive. Hits Steven, who
In the
swings it
corner
up.
to Patrick.
Emmett got away with a travel there, and he will
Hands up, Ian.
fake, and that's got blocked.
Up, hit ahead.
Looks like they're trying to push the fast break once again. We got 4 back on defense now. It's not fast break anymore. Walls looks like they're playing a zone. No, they're not, actually.
No, they're in
I take it
man.
back.
They may be in a zone. It's hard to tell based on that because nobody was really moving on the offensive side. And they call foul on that for a hit on, we'll see who that's on. I believe,
Steven.
yeah, I believe that's his 3rd of the game. But in the 4th quarter, he's not really in danger of fouling out. That was wrong. That was his 4th foul. So on the next one, he will sit. We'll see if coach takes him out. She will leave him in to play until he picks up that 5th foul. Steven, I think, has been in foul trouble.
Okay, I want to check. It doesn't say per game.
He has
3 fouls in the season.
I lied. But I think he picked up all 3 of those last game. I'm not positive on that. No, 2 of the 3 last game. He picked them up early, but did a good job not fouling after that. He's got 4 today.
Maybe due to the minutes that he's been playing.
Yeah, that would not surprise me. He's averaging for the season about 20 minutes a game, and my guess here is he's played about 25, 26 already with time to spare. So that extra time may be the cause of his extra fouls.
And he has played in 4 games, averaging 20 minutes, which is the 3rd most on the team out of people who play in all 4 games. Sebastian is averaging 29 minutes, but he only played in 1 game. And he hit the ground hard.
Back three.
Wow. He looked like he landed on his elbow, and he landed hard.
That was just a rebound that Emmett went up for with what number is he? 13. And Emmett kind of hooked him and threw him to the ground. He looks to be okay, thankfully. Emmett will pick up the foul. But yeah, he's grabbing his left elbow, his left arm, and he will get looked at by the trainer. Yep. All right, we're back after the timeout. There's only 3:17 remaining on the clock. None of the...
Wait,
There's a take by Emmett that does not fall, and a rebound that dribbles all the way across the court was not really controlled by anyone as it rolled 94 feet and finally picked up, or finally rolls out of bounds off of Wilson. It's a pass to the corner, and Steven will get a jump shot, and that'll go way short.
And that's tipped out of bounds by
Wilson.
By Walls, actually. Oh,
Wilson.
By Walls.
Nope, Wilson.
Oh, I don't. Looks like you called Walls.
He said black, but
I heard white. I mean, that's not it.
you're good. Steven and
Now to
Dylan.
Dylan looks like a little bit of clumping on one side of the court. Steven goes to the ground.
Great
That's
pass.
a great pass by Steven.
Oh,
Oftentimes when someone goes to the ground, somebody usually it's called for a travel, or the coach calls a timeout. But this time Steven was able to dish the ball out before either of those were called. So that three-pointer pushes the lead to 34. With 2 minutes left in the game. Dylan with a pump fake to Gerstein.
Emmett picks it up and will float it up there, will not fall.
Cam with the rebound.
And Emmett, again, has really struggled from the field today. He's got 7 points, but he's something like 2 for 12 or 13 from the field. So not exactly the same game as he had yesterday, or excuse me, Wednesday. However, he's still played fairly well. As we hit the final 90 seconds of this one, with Wilson firmly in control.
Minute 15. Matias to the corner to Patrick. Patrick drives to Emmett. Emmett with another miss.
That's something that on Wednesday was going in with a foul, but a little bit better defense by Wilson there than Bard played on him on Wednesday, and he could not get it to go. Another 3, as Wilson is just letting them fly here in the fourth quarter.
We got 50 seconds left.
Matias will bring it up the court.
Looks like Dylan has handed off the ball handling responsibilities to Matias.
As that ball
outlet pass is thrown out of bounds.
We are ticking down, about 30 seconds left here with the running clock, so this looks like it'll be the last possession of the game for Walls, depending on when they shoot.
15 seconds.
Matias with a unwise decision on a pass, and Wilson will dribble out the clock here.
5 seconds.
So valiant effort by Walls, but they will fall short 65 to 31. And yeah, that was, Walls competed really well for most of the first quarter. But much like Roosevelt on Monday, they gave up a run at the end of the first and to start the second, and that kind of put them in an uncomfortable position to play the rest of the game.
It's Walls really couldn't capitalize on the defensive boards, and Wilson got a lot of points in the paint and a lot of second chance points, something that they maybe need to work on boxing out or finding a man to box out on, or it's really just unfortunate because they're smaller.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of all of those, to be honest, as we get a sneak peek at the girls' team who will be warming up for their game, which begins at 5:30. So a tough one there. I'd say probably Dylan was our player of the game, hitting double digits for the 3rd time in 5 games. And he had another decent performance, not his most efficient shooting day, but not bad. So that's going to be all from us. We'll come back with the girls' game at 5:30. Which will be commentated by our very own Van, as well as James Setti from the JV team. So thank